Welcome back, viewers. This is the Treasures of Life show, and my powerful name is Jonah Simba. I love using the word powerful because I know this is a show of power. This is a show where we receive energy. My sign language interpreter in this section is Grace Njeri. I'm talking about the power of empathy. Many times we do not understand what we deliver to our lives when we empathize. Huh. When I speak in these shows about positive energy, you may underestimate the strength of positive energy. You may underestimate it. But truth of the matter is that positive energy is what impacts every other area of your life, literally. It doesn't matter. It may be in the area of your health. It may be in your emotions or your psychological life. It may even be in your financial life. Trust you me. Even your spiritual life. It may even be in your relationships. Mark my words. With your family, with your friends, with your colleagues, with your churchmates, with your clubmates, wherever. It may even be in your business. Positive energy drives impact in every area of your lives. And that is why you need to learn the art of influence. And one of the biggest art of influence, believe you me, my viewer, one of the biggest arts of influence in this life, as long as you're in the life, as long as you're in the land of the living, one of the biggest arts of influence is empathy. Looking at the world in a different way, going the extra mile. Going the extra mile in showing kindness. Going the extra mile in believing in people. Going the extra mile in service. That is what will impact your art of influence. There are many other tips on influence, but empathy is one of the biggest tips I can share with you today. You need to put on a different perspective. Look at the world. If you're a Christian, let me use the word God. Look at the world with the eyes of God. Put on some different shades. There are things that may want to affect the way you view the world. There is the warfare out there, the challenges out there, the milestones you need to make out there. More often than not, you may be cheated that the grass is greener on the other side. Therefore, you start walking in instability. Just in case that is your problem, that is your challenge, I want to ask you a question. It is key for me to ask you a question. Yes, it is important at this stage for me to ask you a question. Because the more you ask people questions, the more you empathize with them. You need to understand which angle people are coming from. You may be seeing the surface, just the symptoms. You're dealing with the world, man. You're dealing with the world. And the world has all manner of issues. Every man and woman you see, you are placing your eyes on issues. It doesn't matter the makeup, the good dressing, or the good suit you're seeing. Inside that mass of person, there are issues. And you need to empathize. Many times the war you're facing is just a symptom of the growth that you're seeing in people. As you grow, do you give people time to grow? That is the question. That is the power of empathy. Someone may be jealous of you, for example, or you may be jealous of somebody. That is just an example. For empathy, you need to look at the angle where this person is coming from. Probably they are coming from a lot of frustration. And you need to dig deeper and go even beyond. When you come and lay bare the fears of people, you will feel sorry that you even fought back. Trust you me. I am helping you. I know there are psychotherapists who refer people to this show. Just in case you are dealing with issues of life. Treasures of Life show, I welcome you, people that are watching all over, especially those that are referred to this show by their psychotherapists, and those who come to this show just to regain energy. Here we deal with real emotions, real, true emotions. And that is why I cannot go beyond those emotions that cause you to lack empathy. People perish because of lack of knowledge. You may be suffering because you don't understand what people are facing. That is why you need to ask people questions. Ask them questions. Put on the shoes of people. There are benefits of empathy. The moment you start, the moment you start wearing the shoes of people, you will reduce stress in yourself and in people. Suddenly, your enemies will become your friend. Have you ever met that situation where one person or a group of people that you thought were your enemies, just because of asking questions, just because of interrogating yourself? Many times I tell myself, I am the problem here. Start by solving you, because you need you to solve the other. You need you need your strength first. So you focus on yourself, on your energy. Don't allow yourself to be drained off, to die, to be de-energized. Don't give yourself to draining. That is why I keep saying that the power in you is greater than the power outside. You need a bigger concentration to overcome the concentration outside. Well, that is another principle I've shared today. By the way, you can take it as a principle from the Treasures of Life show. Positivity inside will overcome negativity outside. This is a show of energy. This is a program of energy. Positivity, the more you concentrate on building power on the inside, you will overcome the negativity on the outside. Let me tell you what is outside. Outside, there is strife. Outside, there is malice. Outside, there is all manner of issues, including gossip and the intrigues of men. And intrigues can get very petty. So you will find yourself losing you because on the inside, you've not concentrated on you. You've not concentrated on meditation and concentrating on what you have. Believe you me, God, for those who are Christians, will use what you have left. He will not use what you have lost. You may have lost due to maybe lack of honor. You may have suffered an embarrassment, shame in history, but that is for yesterday. What do you have left today? As long as you're breathing in and out, it doesn't matter. The big dishonor you suffered yesterday is yesterday. I'm talking about you not giving yourself to what destroys men and women in your generation. There are things that bring people down, and that is what we need to fight. When you empathize with the world, you will come up with solutions to the world. When you confront people, study people, when you confront issues, it is important for you to sit at your desk and study, really study, before you sit down with somebody. Look at where they came from. Try and study people. You demystify your challenges when you study your challenges. If you need a job, if you need a meeting with somebody, before you go for that meeting, go through the YouTube videos of that person. Look for him on Google. Nowadays, you can Google everybody. Look at what that person likes. When you sit down with people, give them the appetizer. Let me tell you what the appetizer is. The appetizer is giving them what they are, what they want. You need to know what people want, so that when you start giving yourself as the main meal to the people, you've already appetized yourself to them. Many times, it is not because of our faces that we are liked. I'm telling you, you may be ugly on your face, but people like you because you give people what appetizes people. Learn people, know what people love, know what people like. Approach people with what they want. Don't go to people with your need. Go with people with their solutions first. They will soon be solving your needs before they realize. I've just shared a wisdom there. If you need your need to be met, take your solutions to people. You need to understand the places where people are appetized. Yeah, that is empathy. That is empathy. Show understanding. There is fear in every person. You need to overcome them from the angle of their fears. There are things they love, there are things they cherish. And this can only come when you study people, going through their videos and going through their materials and reading about them, and probably investigating from the people that are surrounding them. And if you do not know them, before you engage them, ask them questions. Talk to people. That is empathy. People love people that are interested in them. Show them, be interested first. Business, let me put it better. People do business with people, with friends. Any kind of business deal you're looking for, any kind of relationship need you're looking for, any kind of networking, whatever you are looking for, you have to understand that people do not deal with strangers. People deal with people they know. So you need to understand people. Don't be a stranger. Don't make them to be estranged from you. Show yourself. Understand, even the farthest of people. Nowadays, you can read. You can understand. You can sit with somebody from afar. You may be listening to me, and you're from China. For example, I can study your life in China, and when we meet, we may be the best of friends. Nowadays, the world is a village, and you may be in Korea, but when we sit, just because you studied me and I studied you, I need to learn so that my jokes may not be an offense to you. That is how you empathize. Sometimes you force yourself to come to the level of people, putting on the glasses of the world. That is an art of influence, and then that is when now you give yourself, because we are here for impact. There is no satisfaction in life other than influence. Trust you me, whatever amount of wealth you accumulate, if you are not impacting lives, you will feel dissatisfied, because humanity is fashioned in a way to impact. There is some kind of a task to create, because man is fashioned after the divinity of God, after some kind of divinity, after some kind of supernatural power. There is always a desire in humanity to create. By the way, just in case you did not know, man is never overpowered to co-create. No. The moment man feels like they are not able to come up with solutions for life, that is when hopelessness comes in. That is why nothing should stop you from exercising your potential in life. The moment you get frustrated in exercising your potential in life, hopelessness is on the corner. You need to look for spaces to exercise your potential. Look for opportunities. However much sympathy the world will give you, you will always yearn for opportunity where you will bring out your genius. And genius can only be brought out to humanity. It can only be brought out to men and women like you. It is when you see humanity satisfied with what you're doing that you gain that satisfaction. Purpose brings joy to humanity. Purpose will give you joy. The reason why you are not excited to wake up early, to spread your bed and to get into the day, maybe you have not discovered your true purpose. Because the moment you discover your true purpose, the world almost falls at its feet. Let me even bring it home. Your enemies always fall at your feet. Your criticizers, your haters almost fall at your feet, because you've discovered your purpose. they become powerless. They cannot deny you joy anymore. There is something that comes from the deep on the inside of you. No matter the challenges you face, you're resilient. You're bubbling with ability, with joy. You may lack finances, you may lack networks, but just because you've discovered that purpose, there is a joy that comes out of you. Young people, listen to me. Do not let anybody steal your time to birth visions. And just in case you're at a point where you feel you lost a vision, you lost something, you lost a dream, it is time in these Treasures of Life show to dream again. There is always time for you to birth visions. Don't neglect those times. It is with your scars that you are going to serve the world. It is with your medals. Let nobody bring you down because of your scars. So what if maybe you got a child in teenagehood just by mistake because you did not learn? So what if maybe you lost what you think you shouldn't have lost? Now it is time for you to recollect yourself. You will still serve with your scars. You may have gotten raped. You may have gotten conned out of your money. You may have lost money in millions. Your business may have burnt down. But as I empathize with you, you need to empathize with yourself. You need to rise up again and say, you are necessary for the world. If you die, other people's dreams will die. That is how true it is. How selfish can you be to commit suicide at your age? Why should you die and somebody needs you? You may not understand. Maybe your mission and your purpose is not needed in your town. Your family or the surroundings where you are may be looking like they don't need that ministry. But I trust you me, that kind of ministry is needed somewhere. The job, the talent you have, it can shine somewhere. It can change a life somewhere. Make sure you give yourself some room to exercise that talent, that ability, that potential. Don't go to the grave with it. Serve with your scars. Serve with it. That is people of resilience. That is a true soldier of life. True people live despite their scars. Despite their failures, they still rise up and win. I know that in our generation, we have the true men and the true women. People that will be scarred, but they will still rise up. People that will fall 10 times, but 10 times they will rise. That is the story of my people. That is the story of the people that I am talking to. I am talking to winners, not losers. Trust you me, winners are people that fail not once, not twice. There is nothing wrong in failing once or twice. Empathize with your future. That is how you empathize with people. Do not kill your dream, because that dream, it is needed by somebody. If not your family, it is needed by your nation. If not your nation, it is needed by the world. That is why we are here. The power of empathy will keep you alive. Stay alive. I'm seeing you after the break.